You've another one come in, Maître. A child killer. Murdered a little Jewish boy.
Murder, was it?
The worst, Maître.
I'll see him.
Her, Maître. I'll take you to her.
What is this?
Your client, Maître.
Fled like a guilty thing. So you have a close acquaintance with porkers. Tell me, how does a pig look when she has the air of a guilty thing?
Well, she ran fast.
How fast? This impressively well-fattened porker. Did she trot? Canter? Gallop, monsieur?
She moved quickly.
For a pig, that is. And the face is familiar to you? Out of all the hundreds of pigs running loose in this province.
Well, there's not many black hogs. I've never seen one marked like her.
And you saw her within the precincts of the chapel?
No, outside.
Outside? How far outside?
She was wandering around the little square behind...
So having broken off from its gallop or trot, he began to wander. This guilty pig. Gentlemen, this is insane. I asked for a deposition from the apothecary surgeon to show that...
Denied, Major.
You realize that if you lie here under oath, you pay the price with your immortal soul.
Perhaps his costs on that have already been met.
That should be stricken, Monsignor.
Have you been suborned, sir, you and the others?
Strike that from the record.
Big pig, black hog, and she was marked on the nether part of the eye, and she was running from the church.
Like a guilty thing.
Like a guilty thing.
They're word perfect, these witnesses, aren't they? Speak their lines like born actors.
I don't see what this tells us, Courtois, that they've been schooled.
It is possible, senor.
It doesn't seem much of a point to me. Go on.
Marked on the nether part of the eye. Turn away, will you? Face over there. Which side? Don't turn back. Left or right? Which side?
Left.
Looking at the pig, the patch was on the left.
Yes.
Thank you.
Just a minute. Turn to face me. Now, I noticed when you took the oath... better. Face your good neighbors. Now raise your left hand. Thank you.
Ah, since Courtois' examination has taken the best part of the day, we'll reconvene.
So, Domine, an animal has no soul and cannot therefore be excommunicated.
No, it may be anathematized. It's a fine distinction.
I believe clerics are undecided as to whether a woman has a soul.
Rather elderly clerics, I think, mate.
The child was Jewish, was he not? Is the crime of the beast less, then, than if he had been a Christian?
I can't say. The Jew may be below the Christian and divine order, but he's certainly above the goat and the ass.
On a level, perhaps, with the dog.
Well, it is only 30 years since a citizen of Paris was burned for sodomy because he cohabited with a Jewess. It was thought to be on a level of copulation with a dog.
Interesting. Domine. So, a man known to have lain with a heathen woman might forfeit his life, all right?
Well, not today, I would hope, Monseigneur.
Well, you finished? Major?
Are you telling us, Domini, that in your theology it is futile to anathematize or execute an insentient beast?
No, no. The beast may contain a devil, and it's the devil we curse, and the vessel we destroy.
A devil in the pig. A devil in the cat that steals the fish, and the locust that destroys the harvest. Is a locust big enough to contain a devil, Domini? A fly?
Interesting point about the fly. It was debated for 3 days at a convocation in Reims, and no conclusion reached.
You don't really believe everything you've been saying in here, Domini, do you?
This is monstrous.
Do you, Domini?
Oh, I believe it, mate. Every word of it.
Gentlemen, any man's death is terrible, inexplicable. The death of a child, even a Hebrew child, yet more so. It causes us to question the natural law, to ponder in our anguish the purposes of God himself. Where is order and rule? And what do we do? When faced with the unknown and the unknowable, we give ourselves up to fear. Every day, every one of us awaits in terror some new chaos, some new darkness. It is the curse of our times, gentlemen. Not the Black Death, but fear. So much the blacker. And what, aside from our prayers, can help us to bear this burden? I would say to you, the law. The law is not only punishment and retribution. The law can purge the deed, put an end to the chapter, close the book. When we see justice done, we go back to our daily lives, knowing at least that the next time the fears come, they will be subject to the same immutable process. The child is dead. Killing the pig won't bring it back. But it will, for the rest of us, say, it is done this time, and properly done. For now, the circle is full again. Complete.
Maître Courtois?
We waive our replication. Ask for the court's mercy.
Well, then I believe we may proceed to judgment.
The bells.
What bells? The festival of the Advent has begun. Judgment after the first week is out. Cheese Maria.
You have had your time, mate. We must go to judgment.
I ask the court's indulgence a little longer.
No, that's it.
You'll note, Monseigneur, that the two pigs are identical. The one could easily be mistaken for the other. The black hog's patch under the eye. This man will swear that his pig has already eaten 2 of its own litters, killed a newborn calf in front of its mother, and attacked a baby in the cot. Is this not, Monseigneur, a malicious and criminal beast? And it was untethered and went missing on the day the child died, and when it returned, it had blood on its mouth. This good citizen will testify to all of this.
And is this good citizen aware of the penalties for bearing false witness?
As we all are, Monseigneur, in this court, even up to my lord the judge.
Vincent?
I'm not happy to say this, but the law demands a retrial.
Huh? All this again?
All of it, Monseigneur, with the pig kept in prison at the state's expense until a new advocate arrives as his counsel. I won't be here.
No, this is impossible.
We've only the fellow's word for it. It's not as if the pig had confessed.
No, would you like me to put it to him? I mean, as advocate for the first pork, or should I not try to get this one to take the blame? You, pig! You have a devil in you. If you and your devil avow that you are guilty of this unnatural murder,
Seigneur.
Courtois, this is a matter of some gravity.
If you confess to this, you will give voice in this courtroom, twice to be sure. And if you're not guilty, you may keep your silence. If you do speak, speak clearly so the whole court may hear you.
In the case of a full and open confession, it is my judgment that the first accused pig is not culpable of the charge against it. This animal leaves the court with no stain on her character. As to the second pig, in detestation and horror at its unnatural crime, this porker will be detained until such time as our sentence can be carried out, which is that it be hanged and strangled upon a gibbet in a public place until it be dead.